Eventually, it started to get really late at night, and people were kind of like getting restless because there wasn't really any new developments. And my uncle and my aunt now called my uncle Christopher, who's also a relative and the brother of my father, and he went on speaker to say, "Hey guys, I am in Abuja. Yes, Peter's in Abuja with me. I'm so sorry. I'm not home right now, or I would have given Peter the phone. Please, let's all come back tomorrow and I'll put Peter on the phone so that we can all talk because it's getting very late." When the villagers heard that, when some of the people heard that, they said, "Okay, Peter's in Abuja." When I heard that, I looked around just so dazed and so confused, and an older woman looked at me and said, "Lies. They're lying. Your father is upstairs." And that literally shook me. So as everybody's getting up to start walking out into the main road, I said, "Why do tomorrow what we can do now? You guys said I'm allowed into my father's compound. Well, then I should be equally allowed into my father's house, and I want to check his room." Some of the men and villagers were like, "Oh, it's getting late." I'm like, "Sir, we're already here. Let's just check. Let's just find out, if my father is indeed here or not." I can see the panic in my aunt and my uncle's faces. And eventually everyone agreed, like, "Yeah, we're already here. Like, let Christopher confirm if Peter's in Abuja, but let us also do our work and make sure that Peter is not into that house." So eventually everyone agreed, yes, right now, even though it's really late at night, let us all confirm if Peter's inside the house. So I decided that I needed people around me because I'm still scared. I can feel the Holy Spirit with me, but I was still in my flesh scared because obviously I was physically attacked. So many people are around me. I am new to this entire experience. I don't know even 1/3 of the people that are talking to me. So I asked for a police officer to accompany me upstairs, and then the Enugu youth leader to accompany me upstairs. And guys, what I discovered when I went upstairs shook my core. I went upstairs to my dad's floor, and as I entered into the living room, I kid you not, it felt like I was entering into a graveyard. I could see death in the corner, and I was looking at death, and death was looking at me. And then I finally looked down, and I can see my father on the floor, on a dirty mattress, covered in just unimaginable things. My dad's beard was so long, his nails were so long, his mouth was so dry. When I looked at him, I felt my soul mourn. And I was like, really? This was what the abuse was for, to hide this. I'm sorry. The maltreatment, the malnourishment of my father. And again, in the first part, I told you guys my dad was on pension. He was collecting about almost $5,000 between his pension and his Social Security a month. And my dad looked like he hadn't eaten food in months. Just laying there in his own house on the floor, his skin, his bones withering away. And I give God the testimony for using me to basically unlock the evil that my uncle and my uncles and my aunt were doing to my dad. At that point in time, when I discovered him, I asked him a series of questions because I knew his mouth was so dry he couldn't even speak. He could only give me yes or no answers. So I asked him, I said, "Do you know who I am?" He said yes. I asked him, "Do you know that I love you?" He said yes. I asked him, "Do you love me?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Dad, the devil has played with your life for way too long. I'm here to let you know that I'm here to take you. Be strong, I am coming."